I'm all sorts of tired.
Welcome to Triple P Pizza Party Prep, the health club podcast for the non-professional. We are the furthest thing from fitness experts or health gurus. We're just some dudes trying to be a little better. We're setting goals and starting good habits one at a time to show that you can too. With me today are my best friends in the whole world, Chase Burton and Zebulon Dak. What's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Feeling
Hey,
good?
boss.
Feeling good?
Yeah,
Been
For the
worse.
most part, right?
feeling great.
It's not the worst.
Miss you guys.
You guys look good. I miss you too.
Not the worst I've ever felt. Not the worst I've ever felt.
Yeah, man. Big day. Big day.
Yeah, you ran 10 miles, eh?
Yeah, 15K at the old Shamrock Run. First time doing
I
an
ran
official race. It was weird.
Nice. I did over a 3K, right?
And
Today?
yeah, that would be over 3K. You almost did. You did over 5K actually, because 5K is 3.1 miles.
Yeah, we did a solid 4 miles today.
Yeah,
dude. It
so
was
you
rough.
could run a 5K, man.
Weird.
Yeah, look at that. That's some progress. Look at that.
Moving
Inception.
on up. Triple BP.
Yeah,
Double
really crazy.
chins and cold sores.
So I wanted to talk too. There's been a lot since our last episode. Our last episode was pretty, did not have it together and stuff. So we're not even counting it. But Zeb was waiting to go to the doctor, and he went to the doctor, right?
I did. I went to the doctor.
That's crazy. How was it?
I got the AIDS.
It wasn't so scary, right?
No, it wasn't scary at all. It was good. It was actually comforting.
Mm-hmm. Like you
I mean,
don't have the AIDS.
Well, I haven't got the results from my blood work back yet, so I might still have the AIDS, but I doubt it.
No, I think that the blood work is just going to give a little more insight into like what might be, in excess in your blood, what you might need more of, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be beneficial to just know, because from there you can look at like, oh, okay, I'm low on calcium in the blood. I need to eat more tomatoes and crap like that,
I bet the only thing that you're low on is just straight up some potassium. You need to shove bananas up your butt, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I shove it up my butt.
You gotta do a lot.
How many are you supposed to do?
Little do you know, Zeb's called the banana bandit in the meat streets.
Where'd all the bananas go?
No, well, this is
up my ass.
This is a perfect time though. You having gone to the doctor and kind of getting an idea of the situation, and starting to get more active and stuff. This is like a perfect time to, I think, kind of really centralize on the diet and focus in on what is being eaten, and trying to like we talked about last time, just cooking more at home.
That's what I got to do. They put me on blood pressure meds, and I just essentially can't drink alcohol anymore in excess. So
could be worse.
Yeah,
could be.
It might be worse. I have my follow-up appointment on Thursday, where I'm sure I'll find out about the results from my blood work. So it could be worse still, but for now, feeling pretty good.
But I think that like the high blood pressure makes sense, and that can be corrected just with diet, with eating leafy greens, with kind of rounding it out with complex carbs and stuff like. And the thing is that it doesn't even have to be a boring, crappy diet. Like, you don't have to give away all carbs or not eat meat or anything like that. You can still eat some good stuff. I think the importance is just it being self-prepared and cooked at home, and like you just knowing what you're making.
Right.
Because overall, you just end up making better decisions, I think, that way. And just getting into the routine before you start, focusing in on like what particular diets or anything, just getting the routine of trying to make time to cook and prepare meals. It's really satisfying.
My big thing was like I was constantly like overanalyzing everything. It's just like just put some good shit in your body, and go from there, right? Like, fucking fruit's good for you. Obviously everything in moderation, but like things, like the high fat thing's been working for me. I just want to announce it real quick. I'm down officially 25 pounds since we started this whole Triple P thing. That's big gains. That's big loss. I feel good. My gains.
No, well, but, you look better. You're looking more tight. You're looking,
I feel better. It was. My parents really noticed it. My mom, I just left my dad's, and I showed up. He didn't know I had been doing this, and I showed up, and he goes, "Jesus Christ, you've lost some weight," and that's a good thing for my dad, like that's how he says, "Hey son, I love you." Jesus Christ.
You lost some weight. Well, it's good, and I think that I've definitely seen you feeling a lot better over the last few weeks. Your mood has been.
With me, it's just I'm really scared that I'm just gonna fuck this all up. But at the same time, I'm setting my shit up. I got my classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I know I'm going on a hike with you next weekend. I know we have the podcast. I know we have goals that we're working towards as far as promoting ourselves and our podcast and things. And I'm finally on some good forward momentum. And I don't. What? I'm gonna have bad days, and you're gonna have bad days, Zeb, and you're gonna have bad days, little Abba. But I think it's just a matter of how we pick ourselves back up, and those are huge things of just keep rolling, because life is not gonna stop.
No, absolutely.
And if we are fat and miserable, then we're just gonna go through life fucking fat and miserable, and then die. So we might as well try a little bit. So that's where I'm at.
Preach on, brother. No, I like that, man. It's really good. Yeah, and I think that you guys are in a special situation too, Chase, with you doing so good, and then with living with Zeb, like it's, you got a good opportunity there to kind of, you guys figure out something, even if it's like, if you each throw $20 a week or something on it, you could keep your fridge stocked with a bunch of veggies.
Yeah, it has been, and Zeb's always willing to. You can eat my food and my peanut butter, you son of a bitch, because I eat all your chips. So it's all good.
Yeah, but I mean, even opening up that dialogue between you two of like, hey, man, we can make this, or I'm going to make this, and I'll make an extra portion for you when you get home, heat it up,
Yeah, for sure.
Or, maybe you cook Zeb dinner a couple nights, and then he'll do the dishes or something like that, some kind of trade-off.
Or give me a blowjob.
Yeah, woo! Always wins.
Whatever works.
But because you're just in a unique position right now to kind of be there for them and kind of help out in kind of the steps that you're taking.
I agree. I got your back, brother. But you got to take the steps for your goddamn self. So, but I am there.
I want you to take my steps. God
all right, I'll walk your life.
I hop on your back, piggyback me to all the way, brother. Well, I just wanted to share. I was just thinking about this before we got on here. So I did this big long run today, right? And I think what really helped me was I've been kind of working on breathing techniques while running, and I definitely noticed a difference as far as other people, only a couple miles in, getting out of sync with their breath and really struggling, and I was able to maintain. And then when I got home today, I was like kind of wanted to do some stretching and stuff, and then I put on some like breathing technique, just about like filling up your entire lung capacity with air and all this. But then I was thinking about how important it is and how hard it is to actually breathe. It's really difficult. And 80% of our weight loss and our fat burning is lost through breathing, which is really weird.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. Makes sense. It obviously is forcing oxygen into your blood and it's pumping your shit, man.
Right, and then it's expelling.
I'm breathing right now.
I know. And then, whistler. I was reading just some crazy stuff about it because, when you're exhaling, you exhale triglycerides, and the whole medium chain triglycerides versus long chain triglycerides, and how they're processed through the body. And through breathing, I think that we'd be all very beneficial from just starting to look into some deep breathing techniques and stuff like that to kind of start expanding the flow of oxygen and getting that blood moving.
Yeah, maybe it's something like when you go to bed, just take that 5 minutes and focus on your breath, or when you wake up in the morning, just like 5.
Or whenever you get a moment,
or when you have a chance.
Yeah.
Right. Because I think I agree with you, bro. Because like just taking 5, even 3 minutes out of your day to just simply not listen to anything, shut it down, and just focus on in and out breathing, in through your nose 3, out your mouth for 3, can really lower your stress, lower that blood pressure, can be super beneficial to your just overall well-being. Just allowing yourself a little bit of silence and a little bit of clarity and a little bit of silence that I know I have an active brain, and I know you guys do too. And I've experienced that too, and it's been really good. It's nice meditation if you want to call it that, but it doesn't have to be that hippie bullshit that will turn a lot of people away from it. But I like to call it meditation.
Well, I'll link you guys to a couple of videos that I did recently, and that I've been listening or using, and share some with me too. But that's I think our group goal this next couple of weeks is to look into some breathing, do some breathing.
All right.
Learn some techniques.
I'll breathe.
I'll breathe
all day. Tomorrow. First thing I'll start.
Dude, so you guys already know this, but people watching this, I ran 4 miles today, which is crazy because I'm fat, and I ran 4 miles being a fat guy, and it's fucking hard.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Abba is constantly telling me, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and it's really hard to do when you're really out of shape, and got to breathe, bring it down a little bit, and found that rhythm. I don't know, which is hard to do when you're really out of shape because you want to just gasp for breath when you're
that's
even
the thing.
Even walking,
It changed the game for me when I learned to breathe in through my nose and out through my nose while running. It's just you keep a pace like that because you want to be in pace with your breath too. That's what's expelling things. That's what's clearing and filtering. So it's super good. Zeb, when you're on your walks, maybe try focus on your breath and how you're breathing, what kind of cycle, and trying to expand. Take some deeper breaths. How long can you take it? How long can you inhale for?
30 seconds.
I got 3 seconds. That's it. Ooh, I'm out of breath. So I got a lot of work to do, which is cool. Because hard work is cool.
And it pays off.
It sure does. Let's do it as a group. How's that, internet? You enjoying some boys breathing? How's that feel, YouTube? Huh? How does that feel, Miss Kalitha?
Give us a like, subscribe to our videos. Do you guys have any personal goals going on this week?
Yeah, I lose as much weight as I can every single goddamn day. That's my goal.
Zeb, you got any personal goals outside of what we talked about?
Yeah, my goals right now are to not drink and to eat better.
Right on.
Those are my goals.
Let us.
Those are big goals.
And definitely let us help you. When you get back and you're at the crib, let's open up the conversation of sharing some meals and some recipes and ideas and whatnot. And
Hey, and real quick, I like the idea of like we started to do, Abba, you helping me as far as doing the chili thing, and you were open to the idea of let's all go to the grocery store on a Sunday, get a bunch of food, and then just meal prep together.
Right.
That's something we could do. Bring the Tupperware, bring all the shit, and then we can go home with it like a meal on wheels thing, but do it ourselves, and then put it all in the fridge. I'm just saying.
But no, it's tight because we could each throw in $20 or whatever and have each cook a different meal and have lunches for the next few days.
That's true.
Yeah, so, I'm into that.
So there's a lot of fun stuff that we could do for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude,
well,
drink.
My goal this week, man, because I've been doing all this training for the long runs and stuff, this week I want to focus on speed training and like quick bursts, sprinting and stuff like that. Shut up.
You're a good sprinter?
Shut up.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, because the quick bursts and reflex, those kind of things, I want to be able to do more of that. It was like at the end of this run, coming into the finish line, I was just sprinting, which was nice to be able to still sprint like that after running that long. And that definitely helped in effect of keeping a pace the whole time, and then when it's go time, having that extra burst of energy. So, gonna do some more kind of speed stamina training like that.
Yeah, my big thing, that I can give for advice right now is kind of like setting up activity, setting up things to do, setting up a walk with a friend. Don't allowing yourself all this fucking free time. Because if you're just in a constant cycle of like the rush to get home and just sit in a chair and jerk off, for me in a bed, like you're gonna just stay the same. Like you have to physically move. You have to physically have a buddy to help you out and like keep you accountable.
Tough, man. The hardest part of this race this morning was getting out of bed. Was fighting the urge to just, I could go to sleep for a couple more hours and just say I slept in and missed it,
Yeah, because who's gonna be mad at you? No one. Your damn self.
Yeah, and
so I'm proud of you, brother, for doing that.
Here's my medal right here.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
First official race, bro. Thanks, guys.
That's so tight, dude.
No, but
that's so tight, and
you're gonna be doing a 5K soon, bro.
Yeah, I can do it. I proved to myself I can do it. It's all about pace. I went slow today, and I was good with it.
Oh yeah,
we went slow. My friend Jason has lost 150 pounds this last year. He was up crazy. Well over 300 pounds, and he's like 360 pounds, 380, some shit, and he's shorter than me, and he's down to 240, and he looks fucking great. And he outran me so hard, and he was just keeping this tank slow pace, and he's a big boy, and he was just fucking kept moving his legs, and I was dying, and I was like, Jesus, if Jason can do it, I can do it, and it was super inspiring, and we can all. It doesn't matter if you're a big boy, you can move your legs a little bit faster than a walk pace. And get a crazy good workout.
If you guys saw how many big bros and big ladies were on the 15K, that was awesome, man. There were some big folks doing it, and they would huff it up the hill, or they would stop and they'd walk, or they were keeping a really slow pace, but that's totally fine, It's the fact that they were out there doing it was crazy.
Yeah. I think
awesome.
I think Zeb, for you, like, get back on that extra mile walking and that water routine, dude. Like, that's so huge.
That's it. That's what I got for sure. Like,
that's so huge. And like cutting out, obviously, I think with the cutting out of the booze, it's gonna really allow you to go to bed and not have to munch down a fucking Hot Pocket and
you'll
chips
have
and all the shit.
Energy and stuff.
Oh yeah,
because
if I'm not drinking. If I'm drinking, I'll just my face.
Yeah.
So I can get it. But if I'm not drinking,
it's
a little bit of a deal.
Right. And that's, if I can inspire you, because you know me, bro, I'm a fucking snacker. I love sugar. I love chips. I love candy. I love pizza. And I love eating it before I go to bed. And I love eating it in bed. That's one of my favorite things of all time. That's a fucking pastime of mine, is a fucking crush a box of goldfish in bed, rub one out, and I'm a happy clam, But like the whole intermittent fasting thing that I've been doing for 6 weeks now has changed my whole fucking life. Like I'm just, and So you're hungry in the morning, but you eat the healthiest shit you can put in your body: eggs, vegetables, coconut oil in your coffee, whatever the fuck it is. You find the things you like and work for you, and before you know it, your body is just, you're burning calories at night. You're losing weight when you're sleeping. You know what I mean? And then you just, it sounds difficult, but it's really easy to do. And I think just a simple extra mile a day walking and upping your water to a gallon, and cutting it off, giving yourself that 15, 16-hour period of no food, boom, a month you'll drop 30 pounds. Like, it's crazy.
But you don't have to jump straight into that, Zeb. Like, that's what I'm saying.
But that's not that far anyway from what I do.
What you're doing. It's just a little extra step, just a tiny extra little effort. And I swear to fucking God, just walking, water, and
a good diet.
And cutting out the late night snacking and a decent diet. It doesn't have to be balls to the wall all the time, dude.
No, that's what I'm saying. You still eat what what you really want.
And like, focus on that one meal. Like, make that first initial thing you put in your body the healthiest thing you can. And then fuck, if you can prep the rest of the day, do it. But if you're starving and you're at 7-Eleven, don't kill yourself. Eat the Crispito. It's whatever. And slowly but surely, you'll you won't even want that shit.
Right.
I don't even eat that kind of stuff most of the time anyway. Yeah. So, except for late drunken night.
That's the thing.
But like when I'm in a sober state of mind, I tend to make generally decent decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you really do.
Yeah.
You got like a complex palate. You got an old man's palate. I got a fucking 12-year-old.
But it is
wet Disneyland palate. I'm a funnel cake type of
elephant guy. Ears.
Yeah, exactly. Corn dogs and elephant ears.
No, because Zeb, you do know how to eat good, and I always see you make the good choices. But yeah, just cutting out drinking, and being more conscious of those late night meals totally will make a huge difference. Once you get back into a good routine, which you're at your parents', you're hitting that reset button. It's probably definitely what you needed. Get back down there on that fucking bike, man. Pedal 20 minutes. Don't even break a sweat. Just as light as you can go, 20 minutes, put your headphones in. Boom. You know what I mean? And that's your building blocks. Like me, like a fastest state, I've been getting on the bike and doing 20, 30 minutes of low intensity cardio in the mornings on a fastest state. And
you're burning fat.
Yeah.
You're not burning your muscle, and like it wakes you up. You feel good. So I'm just saying, all the tools are here for us. We got a basement full of workout gear. We got all the shit. We just got to utilize it and do it. And day to day, not stress over it, but just little tiny efforts every day will make a huge difference in 3 to 6 months.
Establishes that routine so you're doing it at maximum in 6 months,
Exactly.
Or you're crushing it. So,
because boys, I don't know about you, but we are killing it right now with the podcast and the things and our ideas, and I want to see us really succeed, and it's crucial that we get in a healthy mind state to be able to do that, because it's a lot of work and we can fucking do it, guys.
Well, we're working on it. We're getting there. I love you guys too. You're all doing amazing. Let's just keep it up and keep this thing going. All right. Love you, dudes. Get out of here. Have a good Sunday. Treat yourself. Let's have a good week. Let's get let's get out there and do it, man. Let's treat ourselves well.
I'll be home about midnight, Chase. I'll come down there and I'll give you a wet willy.
I knew it.
I love you. What time? We'll talk after this. I love you, brother.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.